You may be thinking, damn, we're talking about even more new legends coming to Apex? Well, yes, a bunch of legends did get leaked, and today we're going to be talking about Artemis. Now, Artemis was the codename for another leaked legend that apparently is set to come around Season 25. Obviously, this could change, but with a codename like Artemis, we can probably have a decent guess as to what kind of a legend they're conjuring up, because Artemis is the Greek goddess of the hunt, typically depicted with a bow and arrow, so they could be quite similar to Bloodhound or Vantage, maybe have a special ultimate weapon like a silent bow and arrow that could provide recon like Hanzo from Overwatch. And we did get some more info from Thord and Smash saying that apparently the next weapon coming to Apex is set to be the Scorpion C80 crossbow, which we did actually get leaked over a year ago. At that time, the Scorpion C80 was a fully automatic crossbow that took arrows as its ammunition, and you could also fire an explosive arrow if you use the entire mag. Now, it's very likely that the Scorpion has changed the way it works since that leak. I mean, it's been over a year, of course it's changed, but it could make sense for them to release a new weapon that takes arrows at the same time as a legend codenamed Artemis, especially if Artemis is themed around having a bow and arrow. I think that could make sense. Now, let me know in the comments what abilities you think a legend codenamed Artemis could have, but for fun, I decided to ask ChatGPT what abilities Artemis would have, and they came up with this. To start with, they chose a passive called Tracker's Resilience, basically saying Artemis is skilled at reading a battlefield, and if you and your team enter an area where a recent fight has taken place in the last 90 seconds, let's say, then your squad would receive a temporary damage resistance of 10% for 10 seconds. This would also help you in third parties if you just finish a fight and another squad runs up on you. Because you're in an area where a battle just took place, you would still have some damage resilience. Now, I don't really know how they'd program this into the game. Maybe if damage was exchanged between two teams, then that zone would give you a damage resilience. But moving on, the tactical was the Hunter's Mark, where Artemis can throw a specially designed tracking arrow at the enemy, which marks them for her squad. The marked enemy is highlighted through walls and obstacles, making it easier to locate and track their movements. This ability could be used for reconnaissance, ambushes, or to prevent enemies from escaping. So maybe like Hanzo from Overwatch. And the ultimate ability was the Beastmaster's Companions. Artemis would release a pack of robotic wildlife companions, such as mechanical wolves or falcons, to assist her and her squad in battle. Now, this sounds cool. Now, it does say that the companions could be directed to attack specific targets, or to scout an area, or to guard a location. They're equipped with cameras that can provide a live feed to Artemis and her team to gather valuable information. That could be tweaked to be really good in Apex. Maybe a pack of mechanical wolves or falcons that you can send in one direction and give information, or to attack enemies if they're spotted nearby. Honestly, ChatGPT actually came up with some pretty cool abilities for Artemis, but let me know what ideas you have for Artemis in the comments, and who knows, maybe we'll see Artemis in the game before we know it.